Oh, good morning, YouTube. Lofty's here. Well, I say I popped up to Damrulls again. Picked up this little beauty. How about this? These don't come up for review very often because every one they get, they can sell. But we've got a nice brand new 2025 CRF300 Rally. Thank you very much, Damrulls. I'm over the moon. Anyway, if you're interested in seeing Lofty ride the 2025 CRF300 Rally, you stick around. Okay then, YouTube, Lofty's here. Just come up to Damrulls again. Here's one for you. These don't come up for demo very often because they sell so many, but what do you think of this? Gorgeous looking thing. It's the Rally. CRF300 Rally. Okay, here we go. I'm not going to take my usual course because there's not much point, because I don't think that's where this bike will really end up. So I'm going to go around the old back lanes, give it a bit of a razz and show you what it's like. First thing you notice when you're on the tarmac is the knobblies. I call them knobblies, they're more like a trials tyre. They've got quite a lot of blocks, but they're very good. You know, they're fairly sure-footed, but you just get that bit of a weird roll. You soon get used to it. And of course, these tyres are fairly new, so the blocks are still rather square, if you like. So it does give it that slightly uneasy feeling. Anyway, I got in touch with my old pal Jed, who's a member of the local off-road club, and I said, are there any green lanes close to Damrulls? And to be fair, there's not really that many. You've got to get up Bodmin way. There we go, into a left-hander, tip it in. So in the lanes, here we go, up the lane, which is a national. Up to 60 fairly briskly, that's not bad. You notice the springiness. What's very good off-road sometimes isn't so good on-road. But on these poorly surfaced back lanes of Indian Queens, it's not bad actually. Just steady on, yeah, the brakes ain't too bad. Quite a bit of fork dive as you'd expect, and quite a bit of bounce at the rear. There we go. Into the shade. Nice and quiet around these back lanes today for a Friday afternoon. Gearbox is slick, clutch is very light. Here we go. Up to the junction, we'll take a right. Right, slow riding. Doddle, absolute doddle. Okay, I think the best thing we can do is have a look at it in this. Okay then, so here we go. Round Lofty's Island, then we'll go up the lane. Right, this is where you notice these tyres. On these islands, they're okay, they're gripping. I think you'd have to take your time in the wet. But it's holding a good line, it's not bad. Okay, so third gear, pull away up the hill. In the National. Super. Okay, YouTube, so she's a big one. Look at this. As you can see, I'm 6'5", 16.5 stone. This is a big tall bike. Let's get on. Leg over. Okay, so I'm standing here, straight-legged, and I'm virtually sitting on the seat. I'll sit down and watch it squat a bit. Yep, there he goes, squats a bit. Feet on the pegs, toes, heels. Slide forward, slide back a bit, loads of room. Very versatile, useful looking machine, isn't it? Green lane, oh, great fun. As I say, we ain't got much in the way of green lanes around here where we are. If I was down southwest, I'll be able to go up in the hills, but it's too far to go. I haven't really got time to have the bike out for that long. But shall I have a close-up? What do you reckon? Let's come around the front. We got these asymmetric headlights. They're a bit different, aren't they? Big long forks. I like this engine cowl. I think that's superb. Purposeful looking, isn't it? It's a lovely looking bike, isn't it? We've got the little toolbox here on the side. Let's have a look at the dash. Okay, so before we go to the dash, let's just pan out a bit and have a look. We've got the generic Honda mirrors, cable operated throttle, hydraulic front brake, start, stop button, hazard warnings, coming across, key, over to the side, same old mirrors, lovely. I mean, when I say light, that is literally the lightest clutch you'll ever come across. We got high and low, we got indicators, and we got the horn. Little pip pip. We got no flash. So, screen, not exactly sure what you can see, but over here we got the ABS switch off, rear tyre only. So you press and hold, turns the ABS off to the rear. So we got a couple of idiot buttons. We got a fuel gauge, clock. We got this nice, well, longitudinal, if you like, tacho. Big speedo in the middle, LCD of course. Gear indicator, beautiful. Shall we start it up? Okay. Not the loudest bike, not the quietest bike. Nice single cylinder burble. Here we go. Superb, innit? Let's get the stats. 2025 Honda CRF300 Rally. The 286 liquid cooled double overhead camshaft single cylinder. Throwing out 27 brake horsepower at 8,500 revs. So you have to give it a bit of a spin up to get it going. We got 26.6 foot-pounds at 6,500 revs. 6-speed chain drive. Right, the seat, 885, very tall, high seat, although it does sink a bit when you get on it. That's a tall seat. 183 kilograms wet, very light. 12.8 litres of fuel, doesn't sound a lot, but this would probably do 90 to the gallon if you're taking your time, no problem at all. Front end, 43mm upside down forks with an 80-100 21 front tyre. IRC branded Trails GP. Never heard of them, don't know. The disc, A single 296mm disc with a 2-piston caliper. Not bad, does the job. It's quite a big caliper. We've got the shock hidden away under there. It's a simple monoshock. There's the rear tyre for you, them lovely knobblies. I'll give you a bit of close-up of the knobblies. Look at them. As I say, they're still a bit blocky, so it's he rolls around a bit. So on the rear, we've got a 1/20/50/18 with a single 220mm disc and a 1-piston caliper. They're Nissan calipers, they're all right, they do the job, they've been around a long time. The one good thing about these bikes is they've got robust build quality. The powertrain, everything, the engine, they go forever. The second-hand value is amazing. They're extremely lightweight and they've got a low depreciation. So what's it going to cost you for this updated model? Slight suspension updates and LED lights, but in general it's the same model. What is it going to... £6,599 on the road. Yeah, that's right, 6.5 grand on the road. It ain't a bad bike, is it? Anyway, let's get my helmet on, give it a bit of thrash and see what you think of it. See you in a minute. Okay, YouTube, we're back. Bit of power going on the back wheel. So we're going to take a ride to Tregasillian. Another bit of a dicky old lane. Here we go. The one good thing about the 2025 model is it comes with a 6-year Honda warranty. How good's that? As you can see, not the nicest of roads, but it handles it really well. I think if you're looking for a tool to avoid the main traffic and take to the highways and byways of the off lane, of the green lane variety, this could be the job for you. Okay, they're not mega powerful, they're not meant to be. They're meant to be just enough. And the good thing is they're extremely light, so if you did have a bit of a mishap in a green lane, you could just pick it up. You know, it's all right saying the Tenere 700's a fantastic off-road bike, but you won't want to be dropping it and picking it up, would you? Let's open the visor, it's a bit warm. Yeah, great fun. Here we go up the lane. Yeah, it pulls up to 50, no problem around these back lanes. Like I say, the rather dubious road surface in places, but it doesn't seem to matter. I'll do a bit of a brake test in a minute, show you what it's like. Here we are on this bit of a straight road. Okay, we're up to what, 35, 40, back brake. That's not too bad, it's fairly stable. Okay, something similar, 35, front brake. Yeah, lots of dive, but not too bad, it's manageable. There you are, slow down for fuck's sake. It's been a long time since I've been down this lane. Here's the Here's the geese. How about this? What a beautiful place. Just take our time. This one's talking to me. Okay, we're away again. Yeah, the slight clutch makes a hell of a difference. I should imagine if you were off-roading, it's essential. You don't want a heavy clutch playing with your wrists. You want something nice and light and relaxing. I must admit, what felt really weird with the tyres when I first got on it, it started to feel quite normal. How good's that? Up to 60. Okay, straight back down the lane. Avoid the main roads. Here we go. There's a little shift light that comes up on the dash. It tells you when to change gear. Okay, so here we go. We're going to go up the dual carriageway. Now don't forget this is a good hill, so it's a bit of a test, this little 300, see how it goes up the hill, with my big body on it. Third gear. Okay, we're doing 63, 64, 66. Yeah, there we go, 70 mile an hour up the hill. Fairly stable, I'm getting no wind blast. In fact, that's really good. The screen's not bad at all. I'll just throttle off because we're approaching. So what do you think then, YouTube? The 300 rally? It's cracking, isn't it? Anyway, have you enjoyed the video? If you've enjoyed this Lofty Biker video, click on that like, subscribe, ring the bell. You know me, I'm only too pleased to answer your questions. But this is a cracking bike. I've got to thank Damn Rules again for letting me borrow it. So here we are, we're nearly back. Just turn in nice and steady. Yeah, lovely. Just slow down for the 30. There we go. So, this is the Lofty Biker saying ta-da for now. Ta-da.